Hey everybody! Welcome to Drinks with Emo, your 15-minute mental respite with beverages.
Renspit.
Renspit. That's a Renaissance spit. It's got a meaty texture, meaty flavor to it, not meaty.
Or is that
meaty.
like a Renaissance spit? That's where you get some roasted boar or something along those lines.
Wow, this episode is derailed and we haven't even drank anything yet. I am Demosthenes. She is Valerie the Space Cowboy. And we're here to bring you the most sophisticated and expert tasting notes on the fine array of potent potables this side of the North Pole. And I said that with a straight face.
This side of the North Pole.
Well, because everything would be this side of the North Pole.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah. On the other side of the North Pole is space.
Unless you just keep going.
Still the other side, though.
No, that's a different other side.
Okay, we're talking about drinks, not the world, which is round, not flat.
No. Yeah.
So, again, Drinks with Emo. Let's almost start this over again. I want to thank you all for your kind comments and love on the YouTubes and the Instagrams. We always welcome comments, questions, and requests. And today, we have yet another request.
Yes.
Sort of. My friend Victoria is like, you should do a mezcal. And I'm like, okay.
Don't know what it is.
So, we got one.
It's the most pricey bottle of booze we've purchased.
It's going to be time for a little bit of Professor Demo, so hang on tight.
Fun fact.
So you're thinking to yourself, what is mezcal? Is that like tequila? No.
Why would you automatically make that jump, though, if you've never heard of it?
Because it is often next to tequilas. It's actually made the same way as tequila.
Oh.
In fact, all tequilas are mezcals, but not all mezcals are tequilas.
Oh.
It's like saying all Merlots are wine, but not all wine are Merlots.
Okay.
So with the tequila, you use a particular agave, blue agave. You steam it, you distill it, and you have tequila.
Right.
With mezcal, you can use any one of the 50 plus varieties of agave. And then you roast it. You don't steam it.
Oh.
And mezcal's actually been around longer than tequila, but it's just now hitting the market. So it's coming in hot.
It could be easier to make because you don't have to distill necessarily.
Well, here's the thing: you do actually have to distill. This, what we're drinking, is priding itself on being twice distilled, and as it is a new thing, and people are turning into mezcal snobs about it, they insist that it must be done the old-fashioned way, involving a 1-ton stone millstone pulled by a donkey. If it's not done that way, it's not true mezcal.
Should I be a burro?
So,
Poor thing.
Victoria also advised
Is that only one donkey pulling this thing?
one donkey.
Wow. What if it's two?
Victoria said that this, unlike tequila, is not for shooting; it's for sipping. So I've never had a mezcal before, but
I really heard of it until the other day.
Val has turned into a little bit of a tequila fan. She didn't like it before. Everyone has a tequila story. Let's be honest.
Right.
But
It's got to be good, smooth tequila.
When you have good tequila, you immediately realize you were drinking pretty much.
Swill.
Yeah.
Donkey piss. Burro piss.
That brings us, what a segue,
Wow.
to this mezcal brought to us by Casamigos, the George Clooney brand.
Right.
George Clooney and a couple of friends created Casamigos to do tequilas, and they decided to put a mezcal. Now, here's an important thing. It's got to be done a certain way from a certain area of Mexico. It actually has a hologram to prove that it's proper official mezcal.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Wow.
Yeah. One other thing, don't look at this as actual size. I got this bottle at Total Wines and More, and they have a section of smaller bottles, so you don't have to commit. So I got the smaller one.
Yeah.
Still cost me $30.
Right.
And that
A good
deals.
tequila is going to cost you a lot too.
But and that's
as well.
That's two issues at play here. One, quality is always going to be more expensive. But two, there's the agave apocalypse. since tequila and mezcals now are so popular, there's actually going to be a shortage. There's a run on agave.
Oh no.
So in order to prevent themselves from over-farming, they are, basic economics, supply and demand, they are pricing their products at a little higher to kind of curb that demand a little bit. So if agave was plenty, then you could have gotten this for cheaper.
It was agave.
But since it's trying to be a quality product and it's protecting the farm, it's a little pricier. So I'll have
I've never seen agave. It's really a beautiful succulent.
Val read the front of the bottle, because the back of the bottle is just
Just
warnings.
Okay. So this is. I'm not even going to try the Spanish because my Spanish pronunciation is horrible.
okay.
Is it even? Let's see. It's artisanal mezcal. It's 100% agave, espadín.
So that's the type of agave they're using, not
Espadín agave.
not blue agave, but espadín agave. Remember, over 50 agave types.
This was made in Oaxaca.
Mm-hmm.
And it's numero 2400. It's numbered.
I don't know why.
Jeez. Jeez Louise.
And there's George Clooney's signature on the bottle. All right, you ready?
Sure. Is it a little? What you call it? Yep.
Oh, no screw cork. It's just a.
It's like a cork. Corkish.
All right, here we go. Just pour it right in. Sorry, Val.
Oh, there. Wow, that's okay. That's a lot of booze. What's our? Does it even say? Oh man.
Remember, sip it.
Hits you right in the back of the schnoz. Like
This
right in the back of the
is
sinuses.
80 proof mezcal. Casamigos.
Salud.
Skol.
Just hits right back there.
It's a very mild smell for me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe I just got it because I got it right out the bottle. I was like,
Remember, sip it. Don't shoot it.
it smells like tequila and smoke. Silence. The art of documentary making.
It's warm in your mouth, and you think it's going to burn going down, but it doesn't. Since mezcal is roasted in underground ovens, most mezcals have a smokiness to them.
Mm-hmm.
This,
It
there's
does.
there's a hint of it there, but not. I'm sure there's going to be some snobs out there going, well, it should taste like you're smoking a cigar.
It does kind of. I feel a little humidor-ish. You need to let it sit on your tongue just a hair longer.
Oh, did I guess I didn't
Take a
savor
couple
it.
breaths while it was in your mouth.
Okay. Well, what do you got?
There's a definite smoky. It's fine in the mouth. It's relatively smooth. Hits a few bitter places in the back of my tongue, and then
Okay.
my chest is on fire.
I can get a little bit of the smoky action.
On fire.
Huh.
I don't know if it's my liquor of choice.
No. Okay. Proper review time. Casamigos Mezcal Joven is clear, easy to drink. Actually goes down smooth. You don't have to choke it down. It's a very smooth on the tongue, very smooth going down the gullet. Doesn't mean it's not going to burn.
For me, that last shot, I'm not gonna lie, that last little sip, I was like,
My tongue is on fire, but it's not like
my tongue is fine. My esophagus is on fire.
That's weird because I'm not having that issue. I'm having the tongue. And,
Aren't you?
And right here, totally fine. So I guess this is a liquor that burns
flaming, and then I can feel it around the top of my stomach.
people in different spots. Just that.
Yeah.
Now, most people will tell you
Whew, I feel like I need something to cut this with.
the mezcals should be enjoyed straight, room temperature, in a glass.
Okay.
If you can enjoy it in a proper clay little glass, That's specifically designed so that way you can capture all the aromas.
Mm-hmm.
That's the preferred way.
Okay.
If it's
I want some salt and a lime right now.
if no self-respected mezcal allegedly would ever be considered themselves as a mixer, but you could probably mix this in things without it being catastrophic.
Well, since we already piss off wine people in general, like, I feel like we can piss off mezcal people. I'm probably never gonna drink this shit straight again. It's gonna need some doctoring to finish off the rest of this bottle.
Mezcal snobs are like hipsters. They're just in the way.
That's totally fine. You do you. You know what I'm saying? This is not necessarily my cup of tea. I feel like it might be delicious. Sort of a weird smoky margarita. It's like smoked liquor. Is really what it tastes like.
Yeah. Now,
if you could distill and alcoholize, sure, that's a word. Alcoholize smoke. That's this.
Now, Val's not a big fan of smoke in her wine. Like, she doesn't like fumés at all. So I kind of gave her the heads up there might be smokiness to it, and she made the good point. Smoky liquors and smoky spirits are different than smoky wines.
You know, like a little bit of a little smoky, oaky business, in a whiskey or something. Totally acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
This is alcoholic liquid smoke.
Yeah. Like any mezcal, it should, as opposed to tequila. Tequila's going to be on the sweeter side. Mezcal is going to be a little more savory, they say. And smoky.
I don't know if I would say a tequila. It's definitely smoother. Because this is hitting a little rough in the back of my tongue. Like you said, it was smooth going down, but it's hitting a bit of rough and then burn.
Interesting.
Yours is like burn and then fine.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, let's dole out some ratings here.
Starting to go
on drinks with
lose my vision. I don't know.
For the Casamigos Mezcal. Mm-hmm. I'm not even sure how to properly rate this.
Yeah. Well, we go by enjoyment.
Okay, because let's be honest.
Because remember with the what you call it, the wine. I rated by enjoyment.
With wines, you can almost kind of rate it against other wines. Even a Merlot against a Cab. You can kind of get away with that. Same thing with beers. With this spirit, though...
It's one of a kind.
Now, if I was getting into the habit of rating mezcals as a whole, that kind of gives us a benchmark. But here...
When you burp, it just tastes like smoke. Like we're sitting at a barbecue. Like a pig picking kind of barbecue, like smoker.
So this is legitimate firewater at that point, then.
Yeah.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 5, Val, what would you give Casamigos Mezcal?
2.
2.
2. I'm not enjoying it, per se.
Indeed.
It's going to get you schnooked, that's for sure. But there's cheaper, more enjoyable ways to do that.
Which we've covered here on the show already. I'm inclined to give it a 2 as well. So Victoria, I'm sorry if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Maybe you drink better stuff than we do.
Hipster snob.
No, I doubt it matter. So, yeah, I think 2 out of 5 is the appropriate thing. It's not the worst thing I've had.
No.
But I can't even imagine...
I've had some pretty skank whiskeys. So.
I can't imagine, cracking this bottle open again.
Yeah.
I really can't.
Like I said, unless I was going to try it in something else. I think you probably could get away with it in something like a margarita, and it would be successful, or some other type of... you could almost probably use it in place of like a whiskey, because it is that weird sort of a smoky sensation. If
you want to get culinary about it, you could probably use it as a base for like a barbecue sauce. Kind of gives you extra smoke on the sauce.
My bad.
Okay, so obviously that almost validates our ratings. If we're giving it 2 out of 5 and saying a better solution might be using it as a sauce. I did some poking around.
Unless you really like a smoky, burny liquor, then by all means, rock this.
I did some poking around before we aired. There is a website called mezcalreviews.com, and they give this 1 star.
Ooh.
And one person wrote, I made an account just so I can leave a review for this thing.
Oh, shit.
1 star.
So maybe it's not a good mezcal.
But here's the thing. On the Total Wine and More site, 3.5 out of 5 stars. The general consensus, though, if you're a Casamigos fan, Casamigos, their tequilas are spectacular.
Really?
But maybe this isn't the way they should have gone.
Huh.
So that's 2 out of 5 for me, 2 out of 5 for the Space Cowboy and the Casamigos Mezcal. If you ever come by our house, you can absolutely have a shot. If you want me to bring it to you, if you're like, hey, bring me some of this, I will actually drive to your house with a couple of glasses and we can share this. And then you can tell me if I'm wrong or not.
It's almost like like somebody gave you like a crap tequila and it had like burnt cigarette butts in it.
Wow. Oh, that's harsh. That's harsh. Man.
A little bit. Like I'm just...
All right. And you're still giving it a 2.
Yeah. I don't hate it.
I think she's giving it a 2 for its potential in other applications.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, if somebody was like, here, have a mezcal, have this, whatever, I'd be like, all right. I like it as much as I like ouzo. And I drink ouzo on occasion.
This is not going to turn me off to mezcals in general.
No.
And if there was a different one that came my way, I would definitely give it a look.
Yeah.
But I paid $33 for this.
Yeah.
The one I almost got, Dos Hombres, which was the Bryan Cranston, Aaron Paul mezcal, was like $60. And I'm like, no, let's bring that back a little bit.
Yeah. We had an expensive trip to Total Wine and More there. In a couple weeks, spoilers, we're going to talk a little bit about wine and rating. That's when Teacher Val gets to come in.
All right, so that was 2 for 2. 2 out of 5, I should say, for both of us on Casamigos. And that was Drinks with Emo. If you like what you saw, by all means, give us a like there on the YouTube. Give us a like there on the Instagram. If you have any comments, if you have any better suggestions for mezcal, and want to pay for it, then by all means, because I'm not going to spend money on it. Then let me know. The suggestion I originally got from Victoria was a brand called Ojo el Tigre, and she's like, "You'll never find it."
What?
So,
where the hell are you finding this shit, huh?
So Victoria has given me 2 suggestions for things I can't find.
Right.
And so far, I have not been able to. I don't know what kind of places she's going to go shopping, but I'm going to go shopping with her next time.
Apparently.
So yeah, like us on the Facebook. Not Facebook. Yeah, if you're on Facebook, I post there. Like us on the YouTube. Like us on the Instagram. Share with your friends. Tell them the treat that is Drinks with Emo. Any parting shots?
No. No, I can't choke down another one. Oh. No.
Until next time.
Still.
Choose love. Stay safe. Drink responsibly.
Please.